welcome to CFC Fan TV. We are outside the lovely and wonderful Stamford Bridge, the best place in the world, and we thought we would give you a little update because apparently, in my sunglasses, yes, Marcos Alonso has signed a new contract. He's going to be with us to at least 2023, providing he doesn't make some deal and go somewhere else. But yeah,
weirdly as well, it takes him till that makes him 33 years old. So
they love him.
Our policy seems to be slightly more flimsy or slightly more manoeuvrable than we originally thought.
He looks a bit younger than 27, though, don't you think? I think he does.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, but I mean, I'm really pleased because I think he's a very good player. I think he contributes massively. He's a big game player, and I'm delighted that he's tied up to the club. And I hope that this is a sign of things to come. I'm hearing that Antonio Rudiger is very close to having an extension as well,
which would be great. And then someone everyone's talking about, Eden Hazard. Hopefully, the club are getting their act together with regard to some of these contracts. I think the fact that we've extended anybody's contract at this level, at this stage of the season, which is pretty early on, is something that we're not used to. So I'm really pleased with it. And although a lot of you, and we have to address it, a lot of you aren't the biggest Alonso fans, I think he's a vital part of our club. I think he's a vital part of our first team. I think he's a.
Well, do you know what's been proved here, Soph? Of course, I think that everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't rate players that certain people do. But to everyone who has a lot to say about Marcos Alonso, and I think he gets a lot of disrespect. It's interesting that the manager that everyone loves obviously rates him very highly and has asked the club to tie him to the club for such a long time. Yeah. So, Sarri obviously likes him. Whether you like him or not is a different thing. But Sarri obviously thinks he's worth a lot of money because I think he's going to be on about 150 grand a week.
Yeah, and exactly. And also, not only is he a defender, and of course some of you don't appreciate this, but actually there's many games this season so far where he's popped up with some very, very decent goals. I think he scored 15 goals in, I think, around 92 appearances, which is a very good stat for a defender anyway.
What's your favourite Marcos Alonso moment?
Do you remember back at Leicester?
Yeah. Weird one for you to pull out the bag.
No, do you know why? Because no one expects it, and then he just goes on these adventures.
Scored two, didn't he? There?
Yeah, he just goes on. He goes on adventures, and that game is just one of the. He has this like really cool celebration. He puts his arms out like, I don't know, is it like a plane?
Yeah.
And but
that's such a funny memory for you. Like, don't get me wrong, I think that's a great one.
Because I just thought it was just brilliant.
Most people were going to say Arsenal or Tottenham, and for me, it's like the second goal against Tottenham when he beat Lloris at the near post. That was the moment. I love your suggestion. I love your left field suggestion.
With my cameraman's glasses off.
No, they look good.
No, but it's more the whole game. It's like nobody expects it, and we win that game basically on Alonso goals, and I think that's fantastic. There are some obviously areas of his defensive aspect that he needs to work on, but so far I can't think of anybody else that I would rather have at left back this season.
I think he's a brilliant player. He's got his detractors, but I think they're a minority. They're a very vocal minority, and they certainly let me know what they think of me.
Yeah.
But look, I think Marcos Alonso is a fine football player.
Rory gets a lot of grief.
I am very, very pleased that he's tied up to this club for the next 5 years.
Yeah, which is amazing. And yeah, he will be That'll take up to, did you say
33 years old, yeah.
Which is a bit unusual. So the club obviously really, really rate him.
Yeah, they're rating him very highly because they're breaking their own policy. So it's going to be interesting to see if that's a new thing that's coming with Sarri. Are we going to start extending a lot of the older players? But yeah, I think it's great news, and like I say, I think Rudiger is very close to being offered an extension as well. So it looks like the club are getting their act together, and we're going to be tying up our players for the long haul.
Which is amazing. Okay, go on you Blues.